Do you think the Bible contains errors?
No.
Not some, or just a few?
100% does not contain any errors.
None at all. So are you
Nope.
sure?
Yep.
Like maybe some like numerical errors, perhaps?
Nope.
Absolutely none. Do you think bats are birds?
Pardon?
Do you think bats are birds?
I don't really know, but
You don't know if a bat's a bird?
well, I mean, yeah, it
This
flies,
is not.
but
Sorry?
yeah, it has wings, so it would
Has wings.
classify as a bird, no?
You think a bat's a bird? Are birds mammals? Okay,
No.
I'm going to tell you, bats are not birds, but the Bible thinks they are. Leviticus 11:13 describes bats as birds. Why might that be?
Why do you say that? Why do you say that bats aren't birds?
Because they're not.
What's the reason?
Oh,
because they're not.
Bats are mammals. Birds are avians. Birds are not bats. Bats are not birds. They're completely different. Totally different species.
Okay, and who said that? Who said that?
We have a system of biological classification called zoology. Have you heard of zoology? The biblical authors didn't know this because they saw things flying around, and they were fairly primitive back in that day. And so, being that the Bible was written by ignorant men and not gods, they didn't know this, and so they wrote down that bats were birds. Now that is called an error. It's a mistake. It's something wrong. So I asked you before if you thought the Bible contained errors, and you said no, but I've just pointed one out to you.
Okay, you've been convinced. Basically, what I'm saying is you've been convinced that you're saying that a bat is whatever the Bible is like has an error, right?
Yes, the Bible has an
what
error.
if I told you that's like saying you're reading a map, yeah, and that's only convincing you. If you look at your map like on your phone, right, you see where you are. The map is convincing you that that's where you are. Another human wrote that map, right? So what I'm saying is that you using convinced, right, is an excuse.
I'm going to suggest you back out of this argument right now because this is not going to work out well for you. Bats are not birds. The biblical authors thought they were, so they wrote it in the Bible. That's a mistake. That's what a mistake is. It's writing something down that you think is true that isn't true. How many legs do insects have?
What do you mean? Like,
how many legs, the things that people walk on, do insects have?
Okay, well, we have 2 legs, yeah.
I'm not an insect. How many legs do
but you said the thing that people walk on.
How many legs do insects have? I was telling about what legs are. How many legs do insects have?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bible thinks they have 4 in Leviticus 11:20. Is that true or a mistake?
Insects have evolved, am I right?
No. Insects have always had
Yes, they
6
have.
legs.
Oh my
They've evolved.
days.
But
yes,
there was never a time when insects.
Yes, they are. Okay, do you think we evolved from monkeys?
There was never a time.
Do you think we evolved from monkeys?
I'm not going to let you pivot. There was never a time when insects had 4 legs. So that's another mistake that the Bible has made. So we've now found 2 mistakes that the Bible's made. Shall we find another one?
Okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is that, do you think that we have evolved from monkeys?
No. So
okay, what are you trying to gain by you telling me this? What are you trying to gain?
So I'm showing you. I asked you before whether you thought that the Bible.
What are you trying to gain?
I'm going to illustrate for you that the book that you think is inerrant is full of mistakes, and therefore not trustworthy.